I think sustainability, in essence, is leaving the place we reside in or the place we work at in a better condition than we once found it in. So I've been at Western Michigan University now for 32 years, and I do know that each 5 or 10 year period that I've been here, that this institution has been more sustainable. More specifically, for the last 17 years, we have grown in our square footage. We grew by about 10% in building square footage. We're a little bit over 7.5 million square feet. In that period of time that we've grown our campus and grown our square footage with more students, one would assume that we would absorb and utilize more energy. Well, the fact of the matter is, because we deployed a lot of energy conservation measures, that we have seen a 17% decrease in energy consumption, and that is on top of the 10% growth. Most people think that if you grow a campus, you have to consume more energy. Well, this campus, while it grew 10%, saw a 17% reduction in our energy consumption, that being our electricity and our steam as our primary source of energy fed to most of our buildings across the campus. So I'm proud of the fact that Western Michigan University has in fact been more sustainable, at least from that facility aspect. I do believe that in our vehicle fleet, that we have well over 100 vehicles in our fleet, that we are more sustainable, and that the vehicles that we're using today have a much higher miles per gallon for its fuel efficiency. It was 3 or 4 years ago we made a strategic move to move away from the large 8-cylinder larger vans and trucks into a more sustainable vehicle, that being the Ford Transit Connects. And those are a 6-cylinder vehicle with a much better gas mileage. And so we've seen that transition with our vehicle fleet. We've seen a transition with what kinds of things we do with our university facilities, and more so with our energy consumption in those buildings. My home isn't a very energy efficient home. I have lots of things. When I built my house many years ago, that we did lots of unique sustainable things. While it wasn't sustainable 20 years ago, we used thicker walls. I used certain kinds of insulation that was not typical. So the house I live in right now perhaps has the lowest cost per square foot to heat than most people in my street or in my neighborhood. I've been a strong believer in that we need to reduce our energy consumption, and I practice that in the house I live in. And I've got family members that do not like using plastic water bottles. And that's part of the culture of the family that I'm with right now, and they enjoy seeing more sustainable things because they're younger, and I'm learning from them too. It's always challenging to invest money to lower energy consumption, and this institution has done a good job with trying to find financial resources and to invest those limited dollars into an energy conservation measure such that it will pay for itself over time. If there were a challenge, we need more financial resources to invest more. But we've made very good strategic investments so far, but we can always use more.